betrayal's bitter punch. The steering wheel groaned under Lance's grip, the plastic straining but refusing to yield, mirroring his unyielding resolve. His heart hammered a frantic rhythm against his ribs. How had their vibrant reality dissolved like smoke? One day, Pendo's laughter and bright eyes illuminated his life. The next, she was gone, leaving a chilling emptiness in her wake. The vacant sign hanging on the door of her former consultancy office mocked him, a stark memorial to the demise of their love. Her disconnected phone number echoed the silence of their lost connection. Earlier that day, he'd planned a surprise dinner at her favorite restaurant, only to find her apartment vacated when he had gone to pick her up. Confused, he had rushed to her office hoping to find her there and get an explanation as to what was going on, and had found it empty as well. They had seen each other just 2 days prior, and everything was seemingly normal. Their last text exchange had been the night before, Pendo giving no hint of distress. His mind churned with the bitter confrontations with his father, Horo. The man's many ultimatums over many months resonated in his ears. Pendo, or the family fortune. It had seemed an empty threat at the time, a preposterous notion. But now, a seed of doubt sprouted, taking root in suspicion. Could he have known that Lance would never give up Pendo for the family fortune, and so decided to get rid of her instead? Could Horo truly be that ruthless? Fury, acrid and potent, bubbled through him. Horo had always been a manipulator, but surely not this. Insidious. Kidnapping? Blackmail? Murder? The possibilities sent chills down Lance's spine. He conjured an image of Pendo, her usual spirit dimmed, facing Horo's wrath alone while he was caught up at work. Guilt washed over him. He should have foreseen this and protected her. Yet, how could he have known the depths of his own father's malice? The unanswered questions burned like an inferno in his mind. Driving to his parents' house, a fortress of wealth and dark secrets, was his only way of finding out the truth. Horo greeted him at the door, a cigarette dangling from his lips and a snifter of brandy clutched in his other hand. "What brings you here, Lance? You only visit when you need something." The truth stung, a reminder of the transactional nature of their relationship. "Where's Pendo?" Father Lance's voice was a low growl. "She's missing, and I know you're involved." Horo scoffed. "I see that gold-digging outsider has sunk her claws into you, manipulating you into disrespecting your father." Lance ignored the barb, his focus laser-sharp. "Where is she?" he repeated, his voice laced with barely contained rage. "Did you have her disappear, the way they say you do with those who cross you?" The accusation hung heavily in the air. Horo, a man known for his ruthlessness in the cutthroat world of politics and real estate, didn't flinch. He simply smirked, a chilling display of satisfaction. "Gone and good riddance. She finally realized she wasn't good enough for you," he sneered. Lance's mind reeled. Did Horo force Pendo to leave? His gaze narrowed. What did you do to her? Horo's laughter echoed cruelly in the opulent room. "You'll thank me someday, son. And let's just say she found a better way to make a living." The insinuation was like a slap in Lance's face. Pendo, the woman he knew, was the epitome of integrity and hard work, and nothing like his father was trying to portray her. Yet, a seed of doubt had been sown. Had she lied that she loved him? Had she been bought off that easily by Horo, so that she could vanish from his life? For a moment, the room spun. But amidst the confusion and rage, a flicker of clarity emerged. This was Horo's game, his attempt to warp reality with his manipulative words. And if there was one thing Lance knew about Pendo, it was her unwavering moral compass. "I don't believe you," he said, his voice steady despite the tremor in his heart. "And I'll find her, no matter what it takes." A flicker of fear, fleeting but unmistakable, passed through Horo's eyes before he masked it with a sneer. "You'll regret this, boy." "No, Dad," Lance replied, turning his back on the man. "I think you will." The air crackled with unspoken threats. Horo may have been powerful, but Lance wasn't powerless. He had built a successful career as an attorney, on his terms, forged valuable connections, and earned the respect of many. Now, he was driven by love as fierce and unwavering as Horo's was manipulative. He wouldn't hesitate to leverage everything at his disposal: investigators, his network of contacts, and even the unexpected goodwill generated by his defiance of Horo. But most importantly, he had something Horo would never understand: unwavering belief in Pendo's love for him, not his wealth. A glimmer of hope, faint yet tenacious, sparkled in his heart. Perhaps Pendo, with her strength and resilience, had found a way out, a haven beyond Horo's reach. It was a slim thread, but he clung to it fiercely.